Did you know that if you started a Faceless AI YouTube channel right now, you might be able to earn up to $10,000 a month? What? You think it's impossible? Let me show you something before you say so. This channel has only a few videos, but most of its revenue comes from its shorts, earning up to $1 million a month. And this one covers news happening around us that can generate up to $154,000 a year. Here's something most people never realize. The channels making the most money aren't creating original ideas. They are organizing existing ideas better than everyone else. If you are interested in making videos without ever showing your face, you should definitely watch this video till the end, because I will tell you which topics to focus on so you can start right away, along with additional tips to boost your revenue, actionable steps to get the most views in a short period of time, and ways to actually make money. Finally, I'll show you the one thing almost every successful Faceless channel has in common, and it has nothing to do with AI or hiding your face. You can copy the approach I'm showing you and apply it to your own niche, which can save you 3 to 5 years of trial and error and help you stay ahead of competitors, differentiating yourself. Hi, I'm Jiaming. If you are interested in making money online and using AI to get ahead, you've come to the right place. During my time studying business, one thing stuck with me. Successful companies don't win by copying products. They win by creating value. Everything I'm about to show you here comes back to that one idea. Actually, a friend of mine asked me almost the same question this year. Is it too late? Will anyone watch if I don't show my face? When I saw him again 2 days ago, he still hadn't started his channel. Not because he didn't know how, just because he kept circling the same doubts over and over. Before we jump in, you might be wondering the same thing. A lot of people are watching shorts now. Is it too late to start now? Will anyone actually watch if I don't show my face, like my friend did? If you have these questions in your mind, you are not alone, because I had the same questions before I even started my YouTube channel. Here's the thing though, these channels aren't succeeding because they are faceless. They are not succeeding because they use AI either. They are succeeding because they understand something most creators never figure out: what people actually want to watch. As a new YouTuber, you can still stand out on this platform by analyzing data to decide which niche to target, even if there are plenty of top YouTubers. The advantage is that you can start by researching their historical data and which videos got the most views, and then apply that to your own video content. As long as you are not plagiarizing, it's fine. Because the data you see from top YouTubers reflects exactly the experiences they went through. The market has already validated it. And if you want to learn something more valuable, you would rather choose long videos than shorts, right? For example, some people who want to learn to drive tend to look for information online. Don't tell me this is easy, not having to search for it online. With nearly 8 billion people in the world, there's an audience for almost anything. Showing your face on YouTube can quickly build your personal brand and help people get to know you. But the downside is that you may get a lot of criticism if your videos don't perform well. You might be afraid of getting bad comments or being in the spotlight. Life is short. If you take a step back and look at the Earth's total age, it's 4.6 billion years. Compared to our human history, which spans thousands of years and has only existed for a tiny fraction of that time. Why don't we take the risk and create the future we want? If those faceless YouTube channels are making a huge amount of money, what's the real reason that stopped you from getting started? Okay, so the point is, if I were to start a faceless AI YouTube channel, what would it be? I have already picked some topics for beginners. First, can you imagine what topic of conversation you and your friend would love to discuss? You would definitely love to gossip about news or everything happening around your life, right? For example, my friend's birthday was yesterday and I threw a cake at his face. Or this person went from nothing to rich because they were married to a rich partner. Anything you would never imagine would possibly happen in the real world. Most importantly, this kind of content will never go out of date, since so much is happening nowadays. But here's the problem you might face when doing so. How are you gonna stand out since so many YouTubers are making news videos too? If their content is better than yours, what would you do? Well, the best answer is to add your own perspective to the script before making videos based on secondhand contents. That can spark a lot of discussion and attract many viewers to your videos. But here's the catch. Two channels can cover the same story, using the same information. One gets 2 million views, but the other gets 20,000. Why? That's because the internet already made information free. Anyone can find the same headline in 5 seconds. What's not free is your perspective on it. People don't subscribe for information, they subscribe for interpretation. I'm showing you this channel here. It can earn up to $37,000 per year by collecting news and adding its own insights to the video. And it also includes affiliate marketing links below. If 100 people create a link and 30 of them buy the products, the creator earns a commission from the brand, so you don't need to worry about logistics or customer service issues. You might be like, what? If it's really that simple, why didn't you tell me I should do this in the first place? Wait, don't be disappointed, let me tell you why. Affiliate marketing only works if you have a lot of subscribers on YouTube or followers on other platforms. You can only get a small fraction of the money if you don't have a lot of subscribers. If this is already making sense so far, drop any questions in the comments. I want to see how many of you are actually following along before I show you the last piece. And if you are still watching at this point, you are probably serious about building something here. I genuinely love to know what niche you are thinking about. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds great, but I don't know anything about editing. I feel you cause I thought the same thing. Or if you are not interested in making news videos, you can make AI-related videos to keep up with the latest trends, such as these channels, which either show how to use AI tools or explain movie situations. You can save time without ever having to watch full episodes. After you complete the video, you can also create shorts based on what you watched to get more views or subscribers. There's even a channel out there that's nothing but PowerPoint slides or AI-generated animation and AI voice reading over them. No filming, no editing skills required, and it still posts in 5 figures a year. Notice something here. News, business commentary, AI tools, different topics, different formats, but the same pattern underneath. Give people your own take on something they are already curious about. And here's some questions you might have. Why do some Faceless channels explode while thousands of others never grow past a few hundred views? Why can 2 creators use the same AI tools, but only one of them builds an actual business? Why do people subscribe to one channel instead of another, when they are both covering the same thing? After I researched 5 channels, I was like, okay, maybe I just got lucky finding this. So I kept looking, 10 more, same results, 20 more, same pattern. That's when I realized I wasn't looking at successful channels anymore, I was looking at a system. After analyzing more than 30 successful YouTube channels, I realized they all follow the same pattern. That's where I wrote it down, and I want to share with you all. I call it the FACE framework. Find a topic people already care about, add your own perspective, create an emotionally engaging story out of it, and expand your income beyond ad revenue. AI didn't create this opportunity, it removed the biggest excuse. And if you think that's a lot of work to do before completing your videos, let me get it straight. There's no shortcut around that. If you want what most people don't have, you have to sacrifice more than they do. Take me as an example. Even though this is my 3rd video, I still believe in myself I can do it, and I'll make it work no matter what challenges I'm facing along the way. Sometimes I wonder what I would do if my channel doesn't grow over the next few months. Maybe I'll try other ways to make it work until I succeed. If you don't have self-belief or the courage to take the first step, nothing is going to change in your life. You can use ChatGPT, Claude, Canva, or other AI tools to enhance your productivity, as I showed in my first video right here. Sometimes I really admire those top YouTubers who succeeded before AI came out, cause script writing, filming, editing, designing thumbnails, writing descriptions, and other things are really driving me crazy. Last week, I spent almost 14 hours editing one video. I exported it, uploaded it, and then sat there refreshing YouTube Studio, wondering if anyone would even click. You wanna know how many subscribers I got? 0. Okay, I think every creator goes through moments like that, but if I quit now, I'll never know where this could have works. Sometimes I feel like giving up, but I tell myself I can't, cause I wanna provide my viewers with the best contents and value from every video. That's my vision, and I'm working on it. You're probably wondering which AI tools should I actually learn first. That's exactly why I wanna save you some time here. When people ask me where to start, they don't actually need me to convince them AI can make videos, cause everyone already believes that part. What I actually need to know is which tools are worth the money, because right now there are dozens of options, and testing all of them yourself could cost you weeks you don't have. That's usually where people quietly give up, not because the idea was wrong, but because they burn a month comparing 5 tools that all claim to be the best, and never actually got to publishing anything. So here are 3 AI tools I'd point you to first, not because they are the only ones out there, but because they solve 3 problems in exact order you will actually run into them. And I totally understand that the next part might be a little boring, but I guarantee you will get a lot out of it as long as you stick to the end. First, 11 Labs, your voice. Watch this. I'm copying one of my notes as a prompt.
A year ago, I thought AI would replace human creativity. Turns out it didn't. It amplified the people who knew how to think. The real advantage isn't using AI, it's learning how to work with it.
This is what AI natural narration actually sounds like right now. Notice it doesn't sound like a robot reading a script out loud. That's the bar you should be testing any voice tool against, not just whether it talks. Second, Runway, your footage. Watch this. A young entrepreneur working late at night with multiple AI tools on holographic screens, cinematic lighting, modern office, realistic, slow dolly shot. Instead of digging through stock libraries for a clip that never quite matches what you are describing, tools like this generate the exact same from a single sentence in under a minute. Third, Perplexity, and this is the one almost everyone skips. Watch this. I'm asking, verify this claim. AI won't replace people. People using AI will replace people who don't. Is there evidence supporting this? Before you put any number in the video, a revenue claim, a stat, anything, this is how you actually check whether it's current, so you are never the creator who gets called out for repeating something wrong. I'm so glad you've watched this far. By the way, the internet made information free, AI made production cheap, which means your perspective has become the most valuable part of the business. Here's the part that matters more than any of these 3 tools though. None of them will make your video good on their own. They just remove the excuses that keep most people from starting. No voice, no footage, no confidence in your facts. That's maybe 20% of the equation. The other 80% is everything I already showed you. The topic, the perspective, the story. I'm showing you this now so you don't waste the next 3 months testing tools one by one, the way most people do before they ever publish a single video, because the tools were never actually what was stopping you. Imagine 1 year from today, instead of watching creators talk about AI, the only difference between you and the people you admire was that you actually started. That's exactly the shortcut I put together for you in the free resource below. Don't leave. I just want to give you a pro tip even if we are coming to the end of this video. Did you still remember the FACE framework I covered earlier? If your answer is no, I've already forgotten. It happens all the time when sitting in the classroom, listening to the teacher's instructions. Now let's go back to what I showed you earlier. This channel gathers the latest news people already care about. That's F. It adds its own tag on why it actually mattered instead of just repeating a headline. That's A. They turn it into a story instead of a report. That's C. And they make money on it beyond the ad revenue through affiliate links. That's E. Now think about your own life for a sec. Something happened this week that made you go, wait, what? Maybe your coworker did something ridiculous. Maybe you saw a news story that didn't add up. Or maybe your neighbor's new business idea sounds completely insane. That's your ad is already sitting there, so you don't have to invent it. All you have to do is to add your own take on it, turn it into a story worth watching instead of reporting what happened, and figure out how it can make you money beyond the view count. That's the whole framework. You already have material for it sitting in your life right now. You just haven't looked at it that way yet. The moment you stop thinking like someone uploading videos and start thinking like someone building assets, YouTube stops being a hobby. You are not a YouTuber anymore. You are a media owner. All you need to do is to start right now and believe in yourself. If you found this video helpful, feel free to add me on Instagram or LinkedIn. Also, don't forget to download the material, hit the subscribe button and the bell below so you won't miss any of my future videos. You can also check out some of my related videos right here. Thanks for watching, have a great day and see you in the next one.